Hello, are you melted? It's awful, isn't it? The feckin' summer arriving so early. I mean, this time last week I was going around London in my winter coat, in my actual proper full-on winter coat. I had to get it back out of the press where I thought it was gone for 6 months. And then by Thursday, I had a heat rash. I had literally a rash, an actual rash. Mostly it's gone now, but I would show it to you. And I'm just, do you know, I'm not ready. I hate summer at the best of times, but to be plunged from winter into summer, it was fierce. And then you see, the feet hadn't been revealed for a while, so I had to go herring around the place trying to get a pedicure for Friday night because it was, yeah, there it is, it's my horrible feet. But yes, so it's shocking, desperate, awful, shocking, and I wish it wasn't. But anyway, now we're going to have some linguistics today because this is part of the occasional series, and this is how to greet somebody if you were a Dubliner person, or if you want to masquerade as one if you come to visit. Now, the actual words are, how's it going? Okay? How is it going? Okay? But you wouldn't say it like that if you were from Dublin. You would say, scone, like that. How does that sound? Do you feel? Okay, I'm giving you a few minutes to say it for yourselves at home, and then on the count of 3, we're all going to say it together. 1, 2, 3, scone. Yeah? And if you could throw in some body language, that would be good too. You could kind of go, scone. Yeah? See, if you did that, everybody would think that you were from Dublin. So, and I will do more for you. So now you know how to greet people and you know how to summon people. So you go, scone, mea, scone, mea. Okay? So we're going to build up a kind of a little, you know, you'll be doing it in sentences, full sentences soon. And I've something lovely to show you. This here, a day in May. Right, last year on the 22nd of May, Ireland became the first country in the entire world to legalise same-sex marriage by a popular vote. It meant that we had to go and do a referendum. And like, bear in mind that until 1993, it was illegal in Ireland to be gay. Well, I don't know how they would check, I suppose, to commit a homosexual act. And it was just so incredible that our, you know, that the hold that the Catholic Church has had on our poor little country for so long, that people rejected it and voted for love. And so this is a really beautiful book for many reasons, but it contains lots of people's stories about, you know, how hard it was growing up in Ireland, where it was illegal to be who you were, and it's full of beautiful photographs by beautiful people, and yeah, by like world famous photographers. And also, right, it costs €25, which is a lot of money, but it is commemorating something wonderful. And also, the entire proceeds, like every single penny, is going to Console, which is a charity that helps with suicide prevention. Which, do you know, I mean, there's nothing that isn't lovely about this book. And so the launch is on Wednesday night, and I'm just thrilled to be invited. But it was funny because the man that I was in contact with about the Yes campaign like a year ago contacted me to say the book was coming out and would I mention it, and of course I'm delighted to do so. This was last week, no, the week before, and I said that's grand, but I'm going to England in a couple of hours. And he says, grand, so I'll put a rocket onto Charlie and he'll come round to the house and drop it for you. And I didn't know who Charlie was. I just thought it was a helper person. And so so I arrived back to the house because I'd been out, and I said to himself, look, I have to go for a run on the treadmill because I've been trying to do that sort of a lark. But there's some fella called Charlie coming with the book. Just let him in, take the book and that. And so I'm up in the gym and I'm doing my running and everything, and I could hear kind of kerfuffle going on downstairs. And anyway, so I finish eventually, and I come out with the big red face and the burst blood vessels and everything. And him there behind the camera, comes herring up the stairs and says, you might have told me Charlie Bird was the Charlie who was calling around with the book. So Charlie Bird is this beloved broadcaster, and he was the one who did all the interviews and brought it all together. And it's his book, but he isn't getting any money for it. He's given it all. Every single penny, and the publisher's money and everything is all going to Console. So anyway, so it was nice. So now himself has met Charlie Bird, and that was nice. And yeah, so what else? Yeah, so oh, Jesus Christ, you know, the heat. Yeah, so I had to go and do the fake tan, and you know, it's awful. What can you do? And I'm going to show you my fake tan only because you might be interested. It's the Sizzly fake tan, and I like it because it doesn't go streaky, and because it's nice. It's really nice, because there's so many not nice fake tans. And yeah, so I went out for my lunging yesterday, and so people were telling me that I looked like I had a glow, which is good because I didn't want to look like I had a big orange head on me. I just wanted to look kind of sun-kissed. Awful phrase, dread phrase, because obviously I don't want to be sun-kissed because I hate the sun. So that's all my news. Busy week, busy all the times now, at home in Ireland this week, but then back in London the end of the following week for the Grazia writing competition to judge it. So you see, it's all good, it's all lovely, but I'm taking my vitamins and I'm taking my iron spa tone yolks, and generally, you know, managing, it's all good, I'm managing. So I must go off now and go over and mind the daddy and do some scribing, and I'll be talking to you soon. So and now you have the 2 words, and I'll think of a good word for next week for our little chat. Goodbye, thanks, thank you, I've talked an awful lot, I'm sorry, goodbye, thanks.